I was watching Good Morning Vietnam. Man, I just tried to go up to the VA again. And I get up there, hoping to talk to the lady that I talked to all day yesterday, pleading my case. My leg's on fire. And so I see a guy that I've had trouble with for forever, man. 3 years up there, Todd from Travel, that moved from Travel. I'll tell you how I got into it with Todd. A girl named Lulu. That I don't know why she named herself Lulu or whatever, but she didn't seem to be all there. She was Chinese. I met her downstairs in the Opal Clinic or whatever that is, where we exercised downstairs, and it was an art class too. So she's sitting outside. I'm sitting outside of the office. She asked me to look at something that she wrote. She's really dedicated to trying to get her word out on different things, and maybe she put a seed in me to be on YouTube and different things too, to express my opinions, whether they're right or wrong. And so all we ever did was drink coffee when she comes from Sun City or wherever she is, and I come from 17th Avenue, and that's all we did. That's all we ever did for almost a year. People looked at us, and even the VA police looked at us, and thought we was a strange couple. Chinese guy and I mean a black guy and a Chinese girl. She was really pretty too, but she something happened to her where she was kind of mentally challenged in a way. I really liked her too. So one day we go up to Travel. You know, she would check from time to time and see if she had any travel pay, knowing that she rode on uh, the special buses to bring all of them up here for art class. So I didn't know if she had a relationship with Todd, and if she did, he's an employee of the VA and she's a patient. And that's not allowed unless she's away from the VA for a year, to have a relationship between a VA employee and a VA patient. I was in one of the places where that rule came about in North Chicago VA, when people went in emergencies and befriended nurses befriended the patients, got power of attorney over property and valuables that they had. And when one came up there one day after relapsing, spilling his guts about how this VA employee took over ownership of his house, that's where that rule came into play. I've been in the middle of a lot of changing policies, lucky enough to see it and lucky enough to understand it. And so that's where that came in about, where VA employees are not supposed to date VA patients unless they're out of the program for a year, whether they're getting medical help or whatever. So when I went up there with her, he refused to give me my travel pay, knowing that I live totally in a different direction than she does. And I don't know why she went to ask them for travel pay when she didn't qualify for it. They had to call the police. The supervisor defended him. And it was a big drawn out thing where they finally put him upstairs in the director's office as a secretary. I don't know if it was a promotion or a demotion. Now he's back down there today. So I asked him, was this lady there? And he said, no, she didn't work today. And I said, well, I'll come back tomorrow, knowing that I'm in too much pain to go through that bullshit again. So that was my day at the VA, trying to have face-to-face to a person that I talked to all yesterday that tells me that we have to take what you say and discuss it amongst a board of people. And all I was asking for right now was to get some antibiotics so my leg wouldn't split open. And it seems to be a long, drawn-out thing, and patient advocate for that. So I told her also I was coming to file a suit against the VA for sending me through the same thing I've been going through for 3 years of what I'm talking about now. And my condition gets worse and worse and worse every year, and nothing's been done. I've only been here 4 years, and in the 3 of the years I've been here, the VA's been messing me over. And I don't know if it's because I've slowed down these illegal fundraisers. I don't know if I talked about the governor. I don't know if I told the VA, the Channel 3, that I have the proof of how these people died on the waiting list at the VA. I don't know what it is. But what I do know, in spite of all that, a doctor is supposed to stand by his Hippocratic oath, which is not being done at that VA, only because they're not real doctors. These are people in the community that took the high-paying jobs, and the most qualified person that it was to fill their positions couldn't get the job. Regular doctors and regular people that went to college, didn't try to get high off every drug known to man, didn't drop out of college and get their diploma over a computer at night. These people were dedicated to be the best that they could be, and a better person than they are now. It seems to be that they're a dying race. So it's a VA full of people from Phoenix, same people that like Lerner and Rowe, tell people to go out and target the innocent snowbird and have an accident and we'll pay you. The same people that said it's fun to steal money from snowbirds, so we'll call it a fundraiser. It's supposed to be the national hub for raising money or washing money or whatever it is in Phoenix. But they're slowly dying. This town is dying. You can tell every day that it is just gonna turn back into a town where you get gas and go to Las Vegas, California, the Grand Canyon, and different other places. It is nothing exciting in Phoenix besides kids don't want to go to school, being prostitutes, being on meth, some of the prettiest women in the world, but dumb as hell because they don't want to go to school. They want to get suntans. And why would you have a suntan tanning spa in a town where the sun is relentless? That in itself, you know, suntans originated from people that was rich, living in England and different other places where it was impossible to get a suntan. You would take these ocean cruises and come back, and people would know that you were rich because you went somewhere where the sun was relentless. But up here, the rich people should not have a suntan at all to show you how rich you are, because you have a house and means to stay out of it. But It is a widespread melanoma. If you marry somebody, they're probably gonna die from cancer. Uh, it is something else. It's something else up here, and it's really sad and funny at the same time. Uh, but these people want to get all they can get while they living, while they can get it. Uh, Make you think that this grandiose atmosphere, you better come get this now or it's gonna be gone. Ain't nobody falling for that. Not if I have something to do with it. These people are starving, untalented, can't even cope with a little bump in the road before they ask for a fundraiser. It is so sad. This is about the third generation of this. It started with the Salt River Project, and it is still going strong now. Now it's on its decline because more people are they got tricked and out of their life savings that's really back at home, saying, Phoenix is a rotten place to go. They took all my life savings, or Phoenix is a speed trap, or Phoenix, they target you for an accident, which they do every day. Lerner Rowe up front in your face, telling you to go out and target somebody to have an accident, and I'm going to pay you. Lerner and Rowe. Who said something about it? Nobody but me. Nobody but me. One of the many secrets of Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you.